Welcome to Still Plays Galaxy of Heroes. This is Grand Arena Final Matchup, Week 2, Season 17. Here we have our review with 39-cent Prawn. With this matchup, I had a lot of advantages. I put down a Master Luke team that I knew he wasn't going to have a solution for. That's what this Bast is here. He took out the CLS, didn't even attempt an attack on Master Luke. Top territory here, I believe he attempted something. Yeah, attempted a battle against Hux that he ran out on, and attempted Newt that he forfeited or timed out on. It's kind of surprising because he put a lot of stuff on defense, but he didn't have like a super shallow roster. I would have thought he would have had enough to at least take out the Newt. Like, he still had Jedi Knight Rev and CLS for offense, and then other teams, I think he was going for after SLKR or maybe Jedi Master. I forget which Galactic Legend he was going after, but he was going after a Galactic Legend. So he still had relics, even if they weren't good ones. So my opponent this time, Master Ninja 33. He's running Jedi Knight Luke in Arena with gas. But that's about what he has. He's going after Jedi Master Luke, but in a way where he does not have all the requirements ready, so some of these relics are just kind of hurting him. Like, he doesn't have JTR relic up, but he has like Biggs and Wedge already, so that's just inflating his roster. So looking at the hotbot, what we have here is a fairly decent distribution between the two of us. Tiny guild though, and that's going to hold him back a little bit. You look at his lifetime banners, that's a respectable amount of lifetime banners. He does well in this event. He's only 20 fewer clears than me, with a decent amount of undersized wins, a good amount of defense. Like, he takes this game mode seriously and is doing well. About 1 million less GP than me, and you see a lot of that GP is coming from his Gear 12 portion, and that's why we're getting matched up, because we are even on the Gear 13, and we're pretty close on Zetas. His top 80 GP is a little bit higher than mine because of all that Gear 12, and because of the distribution of his relics. And then this you don't see very often. He has more high-speed mods than me. Only by a little bit though. I have the more 25 plus speed mods, but that usually I don't see from an opponent, really good speeds. But no Jedi Master Luke, only a Relic 5 gas, but he has good speeds on everybody. No Watt, and that's because he's in a small guild, but he has fast mods on all of these other key characters, and no malevolence, and that's another byproduct of being in a smaller guild. So back here, we're going to jump into this matchup and show you the defense. I'm feeling a lot better. I didn't feel sick or anything, but I was just out of it yesterday from that second vaccine. This is what I was expecting from his Grand Arena history. So I set out a plan based on his history, have the teams I expect to need. He's going to still have a decent amount of teams for offense, so I put down a defense I think he's going to have trouble with. But he's got Jedi Knight Luke, Padme, Grievous. This is all I was expecting. The Newt, though, I don't think was usually in his Grievous team. And now we got Geos and Mon Mothma. What we're expecting on the back wall is Darth Revan and which one is not accounted for? Newt. Oh, Newt is the other team he usually uses, so we're not going to see one of those teams that we usually do because he's cannibalized his Newt for his Grievous. I think he looks at Grand Arena history a little bit, so he may have saved his Negotiator. I think that goes back and forth on whether or not that's being used on defense. But here is what I've set down. My gas team, because he only has a relic, it was relic 5 or 6 gas, but he doesn't have all the relics on the clones, and even though I have low relics on these clones, I think his gas is going to have trouble against mine. Put my Darth Revan down. We've mixed up the defense. Not usually, I've been changing it up lately because I want to get out of that complacent zone, but like CLS, Jedi Master Luke, those guys have been on defense a few times. We've taken them both off. Because I have a plan here for his defense that I think we're going to execute on. He may have saved his Darth Revan though for offense because of what I'm setting down, or what he was expecting to see. We got Mon Mothma here, Hux, Newt. I'll show the back wall too. The back wall is just Padme and Grievous, pretty sure, and then the 2 best fleets. Well, we're going to jump in here, clear that back wall. I want to try something against this Mon Mothma though. I want to try Imperial Troopers, and that may go poorly or not. It works with relics. I don't know if it works at Gear 11, and I want to find out. So we'll start with the bugs. We're going to do Vader. And Sage of Old, we'll see what you think of this performance. He does have decent mods on these guys. I haven't even checked them all, but his Brood Alpha is good. Not quite there. Where do we want to go? That was nice. Let's do some more debuffs. Hit up Sunfac, and we're gonna throw it. Only 4 dots though. Alright, we got it. I should have done the basic on Spy and not the AoE there. That's one issue, is Spy took me out before. And I don't know if that was week 1 or earlier this week, but had a couple good hits after I'd taken out a Brood Alpha. It's not going to matter this time, but that is one difference I should have made. Alright, we're trying the Imperial Troopers. They're only Gear 11. I think they can do it. Now, when I looked at the metadata, they were doing Veer's lead. And I don't want to do Veer's lead. I think we're gonna do Piett. But maybe we want Veers. I'm not gonna look it up. I just want to test this. But you know what, we're going to take Piett out. That might be a mistake. But I want to... I'm going to treat this as if I'm using Piett elsewhere, because I like to use Piett with Vader fairly often. I want to see how these guys do. No, we're going to do Piett this time. I want the inevitable failure. Alright, we're gonna go after one of these weaker ones. We're gonna hit Pow. Move that turn meter. We don't really... We could have put the armor shred elsewhere. Throw that inevitable failure on Stormtrooper, although I almost misclicked there. We gotta be a little cleaner than that. Veers would have been nice. We're still staying focused on POW. Do the basic taunt, although we can only lose Stormtrooper one more time. I don't think this is gonna work. The daze is gonna be helpful. Alright, we are about to lose Stormtrooper, but at least Piett is gonna get a nice boost. You know what? Let's put the death mark on one of these relics guys. Perfect. Yeah, that Veers would be real nice. I'm thinking about putting inevitable failure back on Stormtrooper just because we're not getting any benefit from it yet. And we're not going to get much when Stormtrooper goes down, but we'll at least get something. Okay. It's nice to know that it works. I think that would have gone better with Veers. It's just... Piett adds a lot of damage. And Veers would have added more. An AoE, he would have added that turn meter. I don't know, we'll try it next time. Alright, we are expecting Darth Revan. Save Darth Revan, we got Ewoks. Okay, he saved a lot for offense. Or maybe not a lot, but more than he usually does. And this team is not what we usually see here, but he mixed it up. But I like seeing Stormtrooper Han. I'm just staring at these relic Ewoks right now. Let's see what we need to do with them. Okay, we can change this up a little bit. I was going to do Jedi Master Luke against Darth Revan if we were going to see him. Now we don't need to. But I also still have my Darth Revan, which now I don't need. We don't really need to change things up, though. We're just gonna do... I was gonna do Darth Revan... Who was I gonna do Darth Revan against? I'm just gonna do Darth Revan here. I was gonna do Night Sisters, but... Oh! Wait. I put them on defense, is what I did. I need to update these notes. I'm confusing myself. Alright, we're still gonna do Night Sisters then. They have Newt, not Watt. That was... I got real lucky last round surviving that matchup with Watt. With using the Night Sisters as a counter. Because if that weapons tech had lasted longer, because he put it on B1, but B1 was basically out of stacks by that point. Had that played out differently, I would have lost. I wouldn't been able to revive. Can we get a stun here? No. A stun on Magna Guard will be nice. I can just focus where I want. See if we can get a stun here. Or take him out, that's fine. Alright, let's bring him back. Gotta deal with that marked. Are you kidding me? Alright. Jeez. We had more trouble with this one than some of the recent ones. And the relics are way lower here. I want to say have more trouble than this. The RNG went differently. Okay. Oh, Padme, we were going to do Jedi Knight Revan, but now, because that's just such a time-consuming counter, I'm thinking about switching things up. What I was going to do is Jedi Knight Luke. We'll just do it with Jedi Master Luke too. What was this full team? There was Shakti and Ezra, Old Ben. Okay, that's whatever. The one thing I did look at while I was doing my prep, he has a faster Jedi Knight Luke, which, if you're using his lead, doesn't help you out all that much. But really, it's the Hermit Yoda, and my Hermit Yoda is faster. But on top of that, we got Jedi Master Luke with us, so either way, we're fine. But I wasn't going to use Jedi Master Luke originally. I was going to save Master Luke for Darth Revan. But now we're not going to need that. I think it's enough. I don't know why I know it's enough. I also have higher relics on my Luke. So let's efflux these guys. I think we can just go after Luke. Let's stop them so they can't even go. Just call in Luke, and we're done. I kind of wanted to try the Master Luke team I was going to use against the Darth Revan. Because it was going to be some bad Jedi. It was just going to be Bast lead with Watt, though, and I think that would have been enough to carry it all. Alright. So I think it... Oh, that's what I was going to do against Padme. That we kept CLS for Padme. Because I don't like how slow that Revan counter is. We'll do this first. Possibly should have done the AoE, but whatever. Go. Nice. Alright, we got that cleared. Now we got this other stuff on the back wall. We're not going to be able to do that Bad Batch feat, I don't think. We got JTR, we got Revan, we got Womps. Oh, we still have Geos. Bounty hunters, or did I? Django's gone.
Everything you said we already knew, more or less.
Well, here's something that you didn't know. Two of those special atomic bombs have
We're gonna use Revan against the Newt, just because that it's really because of that nest. Deciding. I think that's enough. We might lose a guy or two, but we can revive him. Oh, I forgot about Django. Well, Django hopefully doesn't have that Zeta that prevents the revives. I'm gonna try and take the turn meter away instead of spreading buffs. Alright, we are going to swap with Bast so that we can dispel here. Now we spread those buffs. Oh, that was dumb. Because the counter, I lost the buffs. Yeah. We're saving the mark for now. Perfect. All right, the Ewok team. I think we're just gonna do Geos. Arm's still a little sore. We're almost back to normal. Dispel that in a second. It's a little annoying. Are you kidding me? I do have a Gear 11 Poggle. I've been trying to never relic him. It definitely cost me there. Not relic, gear 12 him. That Wicket, that AoE is nasty. We are in trouble. Wow. That Relic 6 Wicket did some damage. What do we want to do? I kind of just want to... Do we have anything fun? Like we could do... Wicket might be able to handle that Atreya though. I realize I should just do Bounty Hunters. The only reason I didn't do Bounty Hunters the first time through is because I don't have my Django. See what kind of damage that Wicket can do. If I would have had a Relic Spy, we would have been able to get through that Elder with that first hit. Alright, we got a taunt. Let's go with Boba Fett because of the double tap, which we didn't get. Let's see if we can land a couple ability blocks on every. Nope. Okay. All right. Oh, that's right. He's got relics. Let's not. Let's just take him out. One day I'll relic my spy. It's not today. I've been so tempted to relic my Biston. How did that happen? How good? Your Geos were gear 12. That has never happened before. Is this because he has relics on his Thrawn? Was I just outsped because of that? I don't even... I'm thinking through the moves I made. Like, did I get to use my Biston? Did I just use his basic and not his special? I'm gonna have to take a look at that, see if I misplayed or if the Relic Thrawn just made that much of a difference. Get out of the way. The keyboard's covered in cat hair now. This is a problem. Alright. Land that. Yes! I feel like it hasn't been landing for me for a while. Alright, we got our offense up. We got our target locks. Perfect. Don't do that. I just want to take out Vader. I don't even throw Slave 1 on defense because the AI prioritizes it. It's a dangerous thing to put down on, as a reinforcement. Because we saw that like a couple weeks ago where I put Sith Fighter on as a reinforcement because my Sith Fighter is super weak. But it was the first ship to come out because apparently it's prioritized as a reinforcement. Alright, let's take a look at these feats real quick. I didn't really work towards anything, but maybe we got something by accident. No. Alright, let's check out that new account. Hold up. Okay, quick review of the last round. I don't recall if he attacked. No, I think he did, but he used his... He had the auto deploy, so he didn't have much left. That was probably very usable. So Geos took a shot at and took 2 shots at my Bast the Jedi, which is not really any good, so it kind of shows that he was probably pretty out of teams by that point. Now we got Uberwasser here. He's got Palpatine and Vader in arena. And he's gone. I love it when they go early. I feel like these newer account people, they go right away. Like they're excited to play Grand Arena, and it's nice because I feel like veteran players, they wait a day and stuff. Alright, he took 2 shots against Geos. I have Padme on the back wall that it's still like level 3 abilities. Pretty weak, but I wanted to... They're who I'm working on to get ready. Now Bastila here, how's she doing? 2 shots. Alright, he's out of teams. And unless his back wall has Palpatine Vader, I think that means he took 2 shots. Or he probably... No, he probably used something else against my Geos at first. Then he probably had to bring in Palpatine Vader afterwards. Because whatever he used the first time didn't work. These guys are no good. That's why for my CLS I went with a level 78 unlock to just save millions in credits. Because they're not gonna make a difference here. The Phoenix up top I'm not worried about, so we're gonna use my bounty hunters here. We'll go for Leia. Now that she's stunned, we'll leave her. We'll hit R2. Ability block everyone else. Not the one that mattered. That's fine. We'll be able to take out R2 here. Perfect. We'll taunt. Oh, come on. Okay, good, good, good. Because Dengar, that's right. Oh, we've got our contract. Alright, we'll auto the rest of this. Okay. Let's see what he has for us on the back. If he's putting those teams on defense, I don't expect to see anything too concerning on the back wall here. Bastila. Okay. Not a scary one though. Mostly gear 7s. I would have preferred my bounty hunters here. Because the one thing with these Phoenix characters is shock is very effective with them. And they look more further developed. I think we're going to want to use the Empire there. Which means we're going to use something else here, which won't be as nice. Oh, that's right, we have a CLS team. Problem is my CLS team is no good right now. Especially at the time of setup. So I'm thinking about troopers. Because with CLS, what we have... Yeah, I still had a Gear 6 Chewbacca. We're not going to do that. We're going to do troopers. Offense and potency. Alright, we're gonna do that. Veers, Range Trooper, Storm. My Stark is really no good, but he's better than Magma. We'll just give it a shot. Maybe I should have done the Magma. The turn meter reduction would have been nice. It's fine. Alright. Inevitable failure onto Stormtrooper. We're going after Anakin. Because Anakin gets all those bonus turns. So he needs to be taken out first. Do the AoE over here. That should be enough. Perfect. Yoda's gone. We can dispel. And the rest of these guys don't matter. Stagger, is that? Yeah, we don't have stagger on that ability yet. I give him no turn meter. I need to level that up. Nice. Alright. And that's why they were the first team I worked on. I wish I was able to get Moff Gideon my first playthrough, but now because of those early game changes, we've got Moff Gideon and I'm farming him up. We'll have him for next week. At level 50-ish, we'll see if we use him at those levels. What else do we have here? We'll throw in the Thrawn, but I've been kind of ignoring him. And we can bring in a Sith. We'll bring in my Dooku. So what you're going to see is when I do that Force Crush, they're going to get a bunch of protection up because of Chopper's interaction. So we got to take out Chopper. Oh, Ezra is so weak. But we're going to get a bunch of turns here. And Ezra can go. That Gear 11 Vader. Alright. We're going to fracture Kanan. Give me a shock here. Perfect. But it's gone already. I just want to We're gonna throw it. That should be enough. We get a couple more turns here. I don't know why I do this. Is such a useless ability before that grants stealth. Yeah, but now with Chopper gone, they're not getting that protection up. And I don't have the stun yet. Vader. There we go. All right. And we're gonna crush what's ever on the fleet. Three-star. That's no problem. You know what? I want that in my slots. Maybe we should have brought in one more reinforcement. No. Yeah, let's take out 5s. Okay, there we go. That's the new account. We have been working on getting CLS and Padme a lot stronger. And we have been building up the Ewoks. So Ewoks, we have got them strong enough for tier 4. To beat that, we're on to tier 5. I'm waiting for the Endor escalation later in the week to test out the 4-star Ewoks, see what level it takes to get rid of, to win Endor escalation with minimum requirements. And then we'll 5-star them, get C-3PO, and then we'll have that CLS squad. And then we'll be focusing pretty hard on Jedi Knight Revan on that new account. And with the main account, it is all about the Bad Batch. We are building them up and getting them ready. I just put out a list video earlier today. Yeah, we'll see when I decide to post this video. But within the past 24 hours, the second part of the 6th Man list video was put out. And I am going to be putting out at least another methods or list video over the coming week, along with the other standard content. So thank you for watching. Be safe out there, everyone, and be excellent to each other. This is Still Plays Galaxy of Heroes.